Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Block Bull returning with another episode on the channel. Now today we're going to look at a couple of different cryptos. In fact, we're actually going to look at 3 crypto tokens today, mainly being XRP, XDC, and we're also going to take a cheeky look at VELO, seeing as it's doing some absolute monster moves in the past 24 hours. However, what we are going to do, we're going to start here at the total crypto total market cap, just to see where we are here. So we're on the daily time frame, and it looks as if we're getting up to this highest daily close in history, where I've marked the blue line. Now it looks like we're going to be challenging this prior peak here, and maybe, you know, retest this sort of resistance to see what we've got here. Now we need to crack this, which I'm sure we will do across the board here in the total market cap. So, you know, fingers crossed for April. We're absolutely going to slam through this resistance, absolutely break every door down, and, you know, let's start running up to this, you know, $5, $6, $7 trillion market cap. And let's just, you know, let's just get what we deserve, because we've been in, let's be honest, we've been in this market now, waiting for forever, okay, and we're due a payout. We've been patient, we've stayed disciplined, we've compounded, we've dollar cost average, we've done everything necessary. So we're just over here, again on the daily time frame. This is XRP chart, XRP still playing out, as always. It looks like we've got a red candle on the daily, so at the moment it doesn't look too great. You know, I have said in previous videos we're looking strong, but this is because, you know, we're pretty much licking this resistance line, you know, salivating, looking up at the Fibonacci sort of targets, the measured move targets, and the other previous targets that I've set in the video. However, looks like we're getting a breakdown. Now I won't be too concerned, because, you know, lowest we can, for me anyway, we could possibly go is around this sort of area, about 54 cent, 53 cent maybe. You might get a wick through support, doesn't really matter, because the risk to reward on this particular chart is absolutely unfathomable. We're in for an absolute treat, ladies and gentlemen. However, this wedge, we don't know when this wedge is going to break out. It could be any day now. However, the tip of this iceberg can run up until July here on the daily time frame. It's a little bit different on the weekly and the monthly, but we're just going to stick with the daily. Okay, so yeah, fingers crossed for XRP. We're going to dive over to XDC against the dollar. Now I've said that XDC's been trading underneath the tip of this iceberg on this particular wedge. We've been having a few, you know, all these daily green candles here, so it looks like we've had a really strong week, and, you know, it looks like we're going to strong closely on the month here. Now this particular daily candle that's playing out today, it looks like a doji candle, so that's a very neutral candle. So that doesn't mean we're going up, it doesn't mean we're going down, it's neither bullish nor bearish. However, what are we today? Are we Thursday? We are Thursday, so I'm hoping by Friday, and also this Easter bank holiday weekend, we're getting a close inside. Inside would do me perfectly. Ultimately, I would love to see a close above the wedge, and then we're literally off to the markets, guys. And we're there at the markets to collect our cheddar. We'll be there, you know, holding our hands out, saying, "Come on, pay up." Then all the masses, all friends and families that haven't listened, and all the rest of them, they'll be queuing up. You know what they are. They're just exit liquidity, so that's where we dump our bags, and that's because it's a zero sum game, guys. You've got to remember this as well. For every winner, there's a loser. You've got to remember this. So don't feel sorry. It's just a buyer and seller's market. You know, for every seller, there's a buyer, and vice versa. But XDC is looking really good, and it'll be looking impeccable. Like I say, if we can close in here, okay. So that's XDC looking really positive. We're going to finish off with VELO as well. It's just a quick video today, guys. Now VELO is making some serious moves. Serious moves now. If you didn't get into this when I did the original video, when I covered the micro gems built on Stellar Network with Stronghold and VELO, then you missed an absolute, oh God, it was an absolute gem, because we was measuring all the way up here to our targets. This first blue trend line here that I've drawn across here, and that's sort of the first sort of significant resistance. Yeah, we might play around here for a little bit before we explode to the upside. Well, that's ultimately where we're getting. So I'm just wondering if this tip here, of this like crowning the jewel, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna draw a line across. So here, right, okay, so through April, hopefully we can actually get up to this sort of line here. And we're already making moves now. We're up about 30, I think it's about 30 to 35% on the day. Obviously we've retraced a little bit, but VELO's making some moves now. You know, we've come off this bottom trend line, and it looks like we're trying to get up to this black trend line, and I'd be looking at getting up to this blue trend line here by the end of April. And then going into May, June, hopefully, you know, if there's any blow off tops, you know, it could happen then. But I feel like these markets are going into a super cycle, and we're gonna, you know, see at least the 5th of November with the US elections, and maybe to the end of the year, before we start hitting these like major price targets that I've set out in previous videos, up at 31-32 cent, and up near the high at $1.93. So yeah, that's where I stand on these particular coins at the moment. So yeah, it's all looking fire, guys. Like I said, we're here to collect the cheddar. We are here, we've arrived, we're at the launch pad, and we are gonna get what we deserve. I've been Black Bull, over and out.